Hey, what's up everyone? Today we will unbox and review the Tecno Spark 10 Pro. So what I have here is the 8 GB RAM and 128 gigabyte storage version. So let's take a look at what's inside the box. Okay. Wait. There you are. Remove it. All right, so what we have on the front camera is 32 megapixels, ultra clear. And the rear camera will be at 50 megapixels. So what else do we have? All right, so again, as usual, Tecno is using the MediaTek, and they're using now the G88 processor for this smartphone. So let's gonna go ahead and check what's inside now. Okay. Let's clear this mess. And he doesn't want to go out. The phone doesn't want to reveal itself. Why? You don't want to be given away. Come on. Come on. Come on. There. All right. So we have the phone. Have the phone. See what's inside. Okay. The usual 12 plus 1 months warranty. And we have a case. Usual. Okay. So with the previous phone that I reviewed, which is this Tecno Spark Go 2023, the power brick is bigger. This is bigger now. And what's inside? Okay. We have the cable and we have a headphone. Yay! A free headphone. Free headphone. Free headphone. Okay. Now let's take a look at the phone. Well, there is a pre-installed screen protector. But what I've noticed with the screen protector that they're using, it's easily scratched. So be mindful of that. What else? Well, I like the design. The design is pretty simple. So nothing flashy about it. So I'm just removing this sticker so that no one would see the IMEI. Okay, there. So it's simple. It's a simple design. Made of plastic. And is this a fingerprint scanner or what? So it's made of plastic. So we have the power button, the volume button, and SIM card tray. So don't see if you can see that. So 1 second. Oh, there. Let's just improve the exposure so I can see it there. SIM tray. Side speaker again. So okay. So the design now, it's not a fingerprint magnet for sure. I wonder why they're always using plastic. I mean, they can always go for the back glass. I've made some research how much it's going to cost them to put the back glass instead of plastic, although plastic is relatively cheaper than the glass if they put it at the back of the phone. I've seen manufacturers for Gorilla Glass. I think what I saw is like 3 and 4 Gorilla Glass versions, or the Gorilla 3 or Gorilla 4 instead. Uh, could actually ask them to manufacture and design for like around $12, maybe like $24. So, not sure why they're not going to the glass instead of plastic, because good thing about the glass is that imagine with this design that they have and you put a glass in it, it's gonna look better. It's gonna look way better. So anyway, so let's go ahead and boot up the phone and we'll test it also, especially the camera because it's 50 megapixel. So it's gonna go side by side with my iPhone 14 Pro. But then again, um, even if the iPhone 14 Pro is 48 megapixel and this one has 50, we really don't know what's the sensor that they're using with this phone. I'm not familiar with the sensor and with the iPhone 14 Pro, so just keep in mind that the comparison I'll be making is not to beat the iPhone 14, but to see how close the picture quality that this Tecno Spark 10 Pro can produce. Okay, so let's boot it up. So while I'm booting up and setting up the phone, it seems like the back panel is made up of glass, not plastic. Because I said earlier it was made of plastic, but it's glass. Although it's a thin glass. And also the fingerprint scanner is located on the side of the screen. It's also your power button. So with the fingerprint scanner, I was surprised on how fast and accurate it is to unlock your phone. So it's quite surprising having that kind of fingerprint scanner in a budget phone. There's also some notable features about this phone, such as the smart panel, which is similar to the Samsung Edge panel that they implemented. Though what Tecno put in the smart panel is actually better compared to Samsung. Now, before we make the comparison about the smart panel and the edge panel, now on your lock screen, you just need to swipe the edge of your phone and you can see here your music, timer, sound recording, FM radio note, and calculator. Now, once you go inside your phone, once you've unlocked your phone, you can easily access your favorite apps and also some important tools, but again, just swiping it at the edge of the screen. Now, the difference between Samsung and Tecno, Samsung only gives you favorite apps. Okay, that's there. Now, with Tecno, it gives you access to your favorite apps and also some tools. Now, this one is a power boost. Okay, now we can swipe at the other edge. Now, this one is going to be a QR code scanner. You can scan a file. So once you scan the file, automatically the phone will convert it to a PDF file. Okay, I'll go back. Now let's go to translate. So let's get an example. Now for translating, let's see how accurate will this be, or at least close to accurate. A sec. So let's capture there. Starts translating. Let's see. Okay. There. You can see side by side Tagalog, English. So it's quite good. It's close to accurate, I guess, or it's accurate, but I'm not gonna get into the details word by word. Now, some of the features on the tools on the smart panel. Let's see. You see here picture in picture. So it's like a multi-window feature. So let's open this. Let's open one app. Then let's open Play Store. So now swipe. Okay. So the app is not optimized. Okay. So now let's do this. Okay. Click it. No. So if you want to have it in full screen, you just need to press this or just move it again. Okay. There. Very useful. Now, this is also a screen recording. So if you want to record your screen, you can easily access that in the smart panel. Um, yeah, so that's a screenshot. So if you want to take a screenshot, there. All right. So pretty much it's more useful than what Samsung implemented. Now, also, I just found out recently that using your virtual ROM, it will actually wear your storage quicker. So when I learned about that, I just automatically deactivate the memory fusion feature that Tecno implemented. Okay, and then now, if you want to use this feature, make sure that you deactivate it once you no longer need it, or once you no longer need the extra ROM, because you don't want this to run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because there is no known information given on the write cycle limit in this smartphone storage or in the smartphone storage in general. The manufacturers did not mention this or never mention this. They didn't declare it or not include it on the manual, or maybe they just plainly ignored it. Now, in the PC industry, the PC SSD, it has a standard 256 TBW warranty period, which after that, once you reach that, the memory starts degrading or just completely fail. The TBW stands for terabyte written. Okay, but nowadays the PC SSD standard, the TW is 700 terabyte before it starts to fail. So it's a lot of room, or takes a lot of years before it fails, unless you delete and load new files, delete, load new files, then that's going to be quicker, of course. Now, speaking of failing, if you damage your LCD panel or your LCD, it will only cost you 1,900 pesos to replace it. So within or even out of warranty period. And also Tecno don't charge customer the service fee. So it's straightforward. You'll just pay 1,900 pesos. So it's not expensive. It's pretty much affordable, actually affordable to replace your LCD. Now, and if you need to replace your battery, it will only cost you 400 pesos. And then again, no service fee. But of course, that's subject to change. So that's what I was told when I asked Tecno how much it's going to cost them to replace the LCD and the battery. And okay, let's take a quick look on the specs. So on the software, we already have the Android 13 version. For the CPU, it's Helio G88. Front-facing camera, that is 32 megapixel. The rear camera will be 50 megapixel. We have 8 gigabyte RAM, 128 gigabyte storage. The battery is 5000 milliamp lithium polymer. And the screen is 1080 by 2460 LCD screen, LCD IPS. So if you want to know why I prefer the LCD to AMOLED screen, just watch my first video, okay? Now let's get into the camera. I was actually surprised when I was browsing the camera settings and features. Okay, so here's what I've noticed. This feature, film. So it has several options. What type of video you're going to capture. So basically, this feature is like a one-stop shop to capture your video, and your phone will just basically edit it. So it will just do it for you. Although capturing a video will be in 5 seconds increment, which you can create a 15 seconds video in total. Now for me, it's a great feature. So especially when you post videos a lot in social media, so this feature will be handy. So I'll give you the example now so that you can see, and you'll just see how it performs. So as you've seen, the video quality though may be questionable for some, but for me, it's perfectly fine. Tecno can definitely improve the quality on how the LUT or LUT is applied in the video and make it crispier. I also took some photos also to see how the camera performs, especially with the 50 megapixel camera that they've put at the back of the phone. So I'll just flash it on the screen and you'll be the judge. So what do you think, guys? Because for me, as a budget phone, which is only cost you 7,000 pesos, it's not bad. So it performs very well. And anyway, I'm not a camera person, so I can easily appreciate, regardless whether or not that phone is going to be a budget phone, a cheap phone, or a premium phones. But of course, once again, as I've said, it's going to be subjective. So I don't know how you will accept or how whether or not you will like the quality of the photo that you've seen or not. But for me, I'm okay with it. So now let's get into gaming. So we will play first the PUBG Mobile. As you can see, there's no doubt it performs better. And the reason behind that is because it has more RAM. So RAM is a big factor when it comes to playing games. If you have 4 GB of RAM, then um, for sure it won't be able to handle the graphics. Um, so yeah, that's just a quick look. So it's very smooth, no issues, no buffer, no lag. So okay. Once again, I will be giving away this phone. All you need to do is subscribe and comment with emoji in this video, and I will be announcing the winner in the next video in a month time or less. So the selection is way better compared to my previous phone review. So which is the Tecno Spark Go. So it doesn't lag. So handling Mobile Legends, of course, there's no doubt since this phone can handle PUBG Mobile. So that's it. So people who love to play PUBG Mobile and Mobile Legends will not have any problem with this phone. Now, what's my conclusion in this phone? It's simple. This phone is great budget-friendly smartphone that offers a lot of features for its price. It is particularly suitable for people who likes videos or who likes to post videos and pictures on social media. And for gamers, it handles games very well and can definitely meet your needs. And I would definitely recommend this phone. And I think it would also be helpful for students as it is capable of video editing and more because of its overall performance. So once again, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and have a good day.